Okay, so hi guys. I've just found out in a few weeks I've got a fight, but it's at 66, which is a little bit heavy because I've just weighed myself and I'm at 59.6. But I'm going to do everything I can to make weight because that's important to me. So I've had a quick talk to my dietitian and my nutritionist and my grandmother, and they all agree on cow's blood as like the best way to sort of pack on good like muscle weight, because I want the best sort of weight, not just any sort of weight. So that's going to be my mission, to try and find a cow blood supplier, which I'll be looking at the internet for, or some butcher, and I'll give it a go. Not really looking forward to it, but apparently you can spice it up with a bit of chocolate. I'll let you know how that goes. Anyway, looking forward to getting to 66, big and strong. You know what Wellington's like? I've been hooked up with a friend of a friend who's got some guy who knows how to get blood, so I'm going to give it a shot. Thank you. Here goes, 66.6, here I come. That's right. Thanks. Hey, I've just completed my second boxing match against Leanne Banham here in Hastings at the Combat Kings show. It was a really good fight, but again, this game's crazy and you're never sure of the outcome. This one went totally, I've learnt a whole new term. This one ended in a technical draw. So what happened is, I looked at the scorecards, I was leading the first 2 rounds. In the third round, I managed to drop her for an 8 count, and the pressure was working and she was getting tired, her head was dropping low. She went back on the ropes, changed to southpaw, and as she came up, her head hit me in the jaw and she got a bit of a gash and started bleeding, so they suspended the fight, and then she wasn't able to continue on, so they called the fight off, which was a real disappointment for the audience and for us. But that's how it works. It's called a technical draw, so that's what it goes down as. I really enjoyed it. I was really getting into it and hitting my stride in the third round, and the fourth and fifth and sixth would have been awesome, but I come away with 2.5 rounds experience, and I'm looking forward to putting those to use against my next opponent, Daniela Smith, in a week's time, in 6 days' time, actually, to be fair. So, yeah, catch up then. Hey, I've just fought Daniela Smith, First Lady of Boxing, a woman who, like, I remember seeing in the news, reading the newspaper, before I'd even started boxing, and then when I found out I was going to be fighting her, it was a game changer. No, it sort of was a game changer actually. Before I went out to this fight, I was thinking, what am I doing? She's the best in New Zealand. This is insane. Why do people put me in this situation? When I say people, I mean me. That was a crazy fight. It was, our game plan went out the window from the first round. I sort of didn't know what I was doing. It took me about 3 rounds before I heard my trainer. And when I did hear him, he was just screaming at me, "Move to your right! The other right!" That was embarrassing. But then I embarrassed myself when I invented a new punch called the loopy, where I went for a left hook and ended up sitting and fully swinging around. So practice that one at home, because that's a real wowzer. Apparently Daniela went back and went, "What the?" Anyway, 6 rounds later, and I won by majority decision, so I couldn't be happier. I mean, that is just an amazing result, and I'm stunned at myself, stunned. So I am going to go back to the gym and work on that loopy, because I reckon a double loopy would be even better for my next fight. Hey guys, back at training after my 3 fights in 14 days, which was it was such a whirlwind, and I was on such a high for those 3 fights. It was really good to keep the momentum going, and I really hope to be able to do that experience again. My last fight was against Turia Pitakahu, and I won the NZ title off her, and now I am just super motivated to keep fighting the best in New Zealand and abroad, because I'm as good as the people I'm fighting, so I just want to keep challenging myself and being able to be with the best. So I'm not always going to win, but it doesn't matter. I'm always going to get better, and I'm going to learn from every experience, and that's what I'm here for. See you soon, guys. Remember, train hard, fight easy.